Oh, this all got set up like super, kind of like last second. I, I kind of lost track of time, but also just other things coming up, and so I just kind of like, oh crap, I need to get everything like set up. It's like so everything just kind of came together at the last moment, which not good. But you know, we made it. I'm Hurl. Hurl. Ah! So we're playing more Slay the Princess. Uh, uh, because we haven't 100%ed this game yet.
In the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees.
Birds aren't real.
Perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
That's not really a problem.
An end to her.
Of course, I didn't have a lot of time today to stop by the alcohol store. So.
Don't linger on the specifics.
I will.
Just get in there and do what needs to be done. All count on you.
No. I hate when people are counting on me. I mean,
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? If you made it this far, you might as well reach the end.
sunk cost fallacy. Yay.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
That's a lot of pressure.
Does it? Are you a monarchist?
No.
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a...
Are you saying that I would slay a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
Anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value.
I mean, I agree with that statement, but that doesn't mean I would slay any of those.
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules.
I don't believe you. I think you make all the
I have
rules.
to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did. Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
I don't have to do anything.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yes,
Do you even know where you're going?
absolutely. The coming. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient.
Hmm.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time.
Yes. I think I did this one before, but...
If you ask me, I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Okay. And what are the cons? Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill
When
someone
I
for
said
them.
everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
Yeah.
And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too. So if you think about it...
Yeah. Have you ever thought that maybe I want to die?
...in your best
Huh?
interests as well.
Huh? Huh?
But fine, you turn around, trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
In fact, I'm just going...
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Well, that's what they get for deciding to live.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of
If I do
familiar wooden
this...
structures through the leaves.
It does mess up the... 1 second. Alright, just getting this kind of set up. There we go. This works better for me.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a
Yeah, I definitely did this one before, but that's fine.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? No matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you
Well,
can to
I
shoulder
think this
responsibility.
world was already
You care
broken.
more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Oh, yes, that is part of it. That is
This
it.
is all. You know that, right?
Cool.
Of course you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. It's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Yay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
I think last time I did Stranger, though, I didn't even
End
go
of
to...
the world.
Yeah. These walls... Those walls weren't here last time.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
Oh, fun.
Ruining my day? You mean ruining everyone's day forever?
Yes.
I suppose there are plenty of ways you can pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Actually, no, we did. And then we threw the knife out the window. Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin now. Where I'm definitely.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning.
Oh.
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying.
So we're not gonna throw it out the window
Don't
this
believe a
time.
word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore
Yeah.
him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
Good.
Let's keep an open mind. The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. It's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
That's a good point.
We're taking the knife.
Yeah, we'll take the knife. We're gonna take the knife this time.
Literally no idea
Because last time we did throw it out the window.
what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with
I'm trying to remember this one. And then we took the middle path.
explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise. You can't just say that when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
No.
Just ignore
See?
the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Yeah.
What you're seeing here is obviously real.
We're gonna go
Accept it.
insane the second
It
time.
really isn't hard. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to get a very important task.
What about the mirror?
We should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror.
There's definitely a mirror.
The blade sitting
Now who's being the contrarian?
There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
Yeah. I also want to look.
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror.
There's definitely a mirror.
About something so meaningless. What good would it even
Because the contrarian is rubbing off on you.
Agreement, then. We're looking.
Yep.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. Isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Okay.
Reach
Oh.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Yeah, I have not trimmed my fingernails. Why?
But it was
How am I supposed to go meet a princess without trimming my fingernails?
Now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see. You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife. You really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom.
Yeah.
And more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It
Yep.
really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Hold the blade the other way.
You switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations.
Yay!
Yes! Isn't this so much better? Okay, fine.
I still love that. I think we did that
Doesn't
outside.
matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
We're not going to throw out the window this time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases.
So we took the middle one last time.
Identifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. Are you here to help?
Yes. See, she understands.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Yeah.
I want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Whatever we do, we're gonna die. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? The fate of the world hinges on your success?
Absolutely
There'll
not.
still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Hooray! So we're gonna take the soft stairs to the right.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way.
Hooray!
But the further you go, deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight.
Ooh.
The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Are we sure we don't want to do that?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, till the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. Continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Yay!
Princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Yay. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
It's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so warm and friendly. It's deception. Don't buy into it.
I'm tired of waiting for an answer.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. Where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
We didn't get this far.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done.
Words of wisdom.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. It's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. New plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Yeah. There's more of you now.
Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again. I don't know where this is going.
I do.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start?
Yeah.
Would we start by stabbing her? Which her?
Yeah.
Any of them? I don't know about you, but I'm sure glad we took that knife from us. I can't believe someone suggested you toss it out. Can you imagine?
Yeah, never.
Be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
You know what
I
happened to
don't know
me?
what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Yeah, there's 4 of us. 5 of us.
Down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. You don't think I'm some sort of monster, do you? Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
Oh God.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
Yeah.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Fine, we'll do all of it.
That's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. All at once you charge forward, knife gleaming to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't...
Oh.
Do we not have anything witty to say? Could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun.
Are you sure?
Everything is happening at the same time. It's the same as nothing. just collapse in on themselves before it falls apart. I think
Yeah.
it's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Nope.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
Oh.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Don't give it now. Don't believe the lies of consequences now.
For regret, isn't it?
Please.
I'll do my best. Oh. I don't know if she has a chance to hear your reply. She's gone.
She's gone. And there's that mirror.
The narrator's gone.
It is. Does that mean the world ended? What are we supposed to do now? You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Again, what the hell are we supposed to do? There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No. Don't do that. I'm begging you, don't do this.
Yeah.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Oh. The mirror. She was in it. It's you. You're alone in a place that's empty. It's quiet here. Okay. I don't know if that got me anything else.
Finds me in the long quiet. And
Gift vessel.
yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Oh, that's cool.
These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I
Cool.
am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Oh, good. Let her out.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
She returned.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm a goblin. I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
Hey.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Did I just destroy my body? Yeah.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Oh. What if I were to attack the entity now? But nothing
My
happens.
roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot
Interesting. Interesting. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Hmm. And do we know each
You
other?
are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Oh. So what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Hmm.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
What? What? Okay.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh.
You're
Okay, yep. Okay, thanks.
It's all part of the job. You make your warning. She will. We're not going to ignore him. The interior of the blade.
Take the blade.
Take the blade. The door to the blade. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool you.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on.
You walk down the she's focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
Oh.
She's right. We should. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Are you sure?
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll... You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
Well.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other? Then I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
Oh.
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow. You should have hesitated. But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Oh.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat, with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand. And now look.
Apparently not.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you.
left of your life out of your lung. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
Yeah.
Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path. You're here to... Warning. She will lie. We might as well just... Can we... I'm not being... You're being in... Just... I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world and rescue her. Given the stakes of the situation, it isn't... So please, try to...
She killed us.
If that's what you want. The interior... The blade...
Yep.
What do we feel we don't feel?
Take the blade.
Take the blade from the old... The door to the big... It's still a stuff. Her booming...
Is that a guest I hear?
You weren't kidding. You didn't need to get down there. Should we be? It doesn't matter.
No, okay.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes. The princess towers over you, almost glowing. The chain is nothing to her.
The little bird has returned to me. You brought that knife again, even though you... Drop it.
As if on command, the blade slips from your...
No.
Drop it. We decided to grip it tighter. Remember, I have a duty to report fact. Of course we dropped it. Oh, I understand what's going on.
Kneel. Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle.
Yeah.
That's my good little bird. The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you... What draws you back? Speak.
The last time nobody should have met, and you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. It's being melodramatic, but yeah,
Yeah.
we've been here before. That's worrying.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
No.
You're less broken than I thought. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Fuck you.
Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what? No objections here. Don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but...
If she wants us to pick it up.
You feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Oh, why? Where are you going? I'm going to kill you. You're not hitting by that divine hand. Who's doing this? Is it her? Is it you? No.
You reach forward and grasp it.
Stand.
This one's easy. Okay, yeah.
I hate you. I hate you. You so much. All of you. Stop making me do things. You.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet. Like two foes, the princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what...
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
Oh.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steal your... Oh, we'll end this all right. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat.
Oh.
Okay, I apologize for the unclear language.
Oh, he went after the time. I wonder.
No, you can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has...
You're the one that told me to do what she told me to do.
The hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Look at you, powerless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. Echo.
Is she talking about you?
Yeah.
It's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
I just love how we're having this conversation while I've got.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Yeah.
You bring the blade to your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries. Your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain will last forever. No.
Oh.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
You will. I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah. The apotheosis. The apotheosis is upon us.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, excuse me?
Oh, I missed something. Oh, let me guess. At the end of...
Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. Besides, we've been here like, what, 5 times already?
5 times?
I think this is 3.
Yeah.
Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them. I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion.
Yeah.
Reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5.
Is there, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, same thing.
Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract. Numbers like 5.
Yes.
Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5. You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her.
I mean, you submitted to her last time.
Right makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power. So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves, we're supposed to submit to her authority without question? I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us. Oh, for the love of... Can you all please just get on with it? You're not making this any easier for yourselves.
Lies.
Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody.
Yeah.
Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants.
I like this guy.
You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god. I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off.
I think she is probably God.
Princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now.
Okay, now, hold on. I have so many
Right now,
questions.
you have neither the time nor the mental acuity ability to handle a single response. It's now or never.
I'm not going until I have answers. What am I?
As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin.
No.
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
No.
End of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door.
Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Proceed to the cabin.
As you step forward, the cabin explodes.
Oh, well, that was easy.
You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
Oh.
Watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the
Well,
princess
that's hot.
emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Hey, funny one. Didn't you say something about a third option? One that would make everyone unhappy?
Well, we could always run away, right? Anyway,
You're all ruining the moment of her ascension.
Free!
according to your core, leaping from the piece of floating debris into the empty space beyond where the woods used to be. This isn't cowardice, this is a calculated move.
Yeah!
Practice. Can it be a bit of both? Be lying if I said I wasn't just a little afraid of her.
Are you so awestruck by my glory that you cannot bear to look at me? I think not.
As you fall, a great force
Oh.
pulls at the back of your neck, violently yanking you away from whatever lack of destination you were headed towards.
Oh.
Witness me.
Who are you? You're Australian. You were always Australian, weren't you?
Your grace.
She turns you to face her. The scruff of your neck is held firmly between two giant fingers. So much for running away.
Oh.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
She's right, we don't even have a weapon. It's over, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
yet she still extends her mercy. We should do as she says. Why are you all resisting in the first place?
Embrace your new goddess.
Spiting him it is.
Yep.
I can feel your heart opening to mine.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm and comforting.
Oh, he disappeared.
We're still here.
Yeah. The night sky unweaves into textured nothingness. He does not respond.
Everything is gone. Us and her. This is her power. This is where we're meant to be.
Yeah.
Really gone. Huh, that's
She hasn't disappeared either yet.
But he would have said something by now if he were still here. Right? Yeah. Never knew when to shut up, that one. It's part of why I liked him so much. I can't believe all it took to make him disappear was saying no once.
Oh.
What's that?
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
Wait, is this the one that like breaks things? forward into the texture of nothing and buries her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are part of this now.
Oh,
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
her grip tightens and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you, one after another, before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. Screaming unintelligible agony.
Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fleeting memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love to.
Yeah, probably. The texture, nothing is ripped open with it. You are ripped open. Amid a sea of dissociated pain, you can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether. And you feel something else too. Anger, a need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you.
Hurt her. Do something, anything, to make it stop.
No. If suffering is what she demands, the suffering is what will give. Why would I doubt our God?
It is so tempting to see what's on the other side of that great big nothing, but I think I'm gonna lose myself if this goes on for much longer. Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits?
Yeah.
Blasphemer. We have been given the gift of offering ourselves to a higher purpose, and you spit in its face.
Interesting. Suffer in the darkness alone. To lose important pieces of yourself. The memories of entire lifetimes lived fade away into a space where your only recollection of them is that something used to be there. You die and are reborn, and die and are reborn, shrinking and shrinking again until there is no heat left to
You've done so well. Behold the fruit of your anguish.
Eyes open. Are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore, but there's no other word to describe what they belong to.
Where are we? Does it even matter? Here, there, it's all the same.
Yeah.
You're all starting to sound like me.
Your vision focuses, revealing what has been done. The world has opened up, and beyond is something beautiful.
What is that? I think I want to be there.
It's where we're supposed to be.
Can
Let's
we
go.
only come back if we go there? I don't want to go there if it means we can't come back.
Princess steps forward, bringing you both to the edge of something beautiful. It is dizzyingly vast. But neither of you cross the threshold. There's a roaring like underground thunder. She is stopped in
Were we
place.
supposed to stop? I
Uh.
think this is over.
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
Oh. But she's massive hands clambering over each other, crawling their way up her body. They start to pull. The mound becomes a sea, and the princess struggles to stay afloat to keep the two of you close to the hole in the world and the light. But she is drowning. The sea rises. She pulls from you her shoulder and holds you above the tide. Turn back to look at her.
You have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it pretends it can't. It can't. It can't. It can't.
Huh.
I think this is the end. I can feel every part of me freezing over.
Oh. Hands reach over hands, pulling out her face, dragging her down into the frigid depths. She's tired and light fades from her eyes.
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
Princess summons the last of her strength, her face a shield of purpose and determination. Around Ashley hurls her towards the hole in the world, towards the something beautiful beyond.
No, no, I don't want to be somewhere she isn't. It would always be dark without her.
It's what she wants for us. But can we make it?
We're going to.
Of course we can. We can do whatever we want. But only believe in her.
Oh, what? The hole seals before you can make it the other side. There's a time to bask in what lies beyond. Not now. You turn and look back at her. You see that she's gone. It's time to leave. Memory return.
Why is it here? What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before he finished, this is what we all deserve. He's just messing with us.
Yep. Push the mirror. We did it. You've grown. Yay! You find yourself. You took our freedom from us. Oh, jeez.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Why did you stop her?
Ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Let's go. What do you think about this vessel?
This one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god, waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
I don't want to hurt. I've heard them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Changing.
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Go back.
I long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I learned. We will meet again.
You think it was dark and you die?
You're here. Yes. It's a secret, but I think.
Okay.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your warning. She will. We're not going to go ignore him. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty. The blade is your.
We are going to. There's a few different things we could do. We are going to into the basement.
The door. Her voice.
Hello?
Don't.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and she's beautiful. I am begging.
Hi.
Only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a. No. You're doing. Walk up to. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's doubtful.
Okay. I'll be here.
You attempt to make someone. You try the door. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for everyone. Look at the.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic.
If I could just get out of these chains.
She barely as she rips her flesh. It's the blade from or you won't.
Here we are going to slay.
Without hesitation, bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. The wound drives her to the ground. Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Yes.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's an act. She's wounded and I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blades to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about... Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Finish the job.
Resolve and to take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive. You can
Wait, what?
still make sure that she... Excuse me? Was it? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain. You take another step forward, and the princess lunges. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and flesh. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Hmm.
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
Yeah, go back to the witch. We're gonna slay the witch.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is you're here to slay her.
We're gonna go.
A terrible sense of deja vu. He doesn't remember what happened. Brilliant. We need to. No, I can hear. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip. We could
Just
go back
happened.
and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing
Yep.
the job and saving the. Those are two very different. Let's say, for if you're back, we were just weighing our options in a morally ambiguous. We did our best with the information we were given, and yet you still died, didn't you? And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, "Oh, what's the point?" What do you mean? Of course. Yes, but in this, had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to it? That's a very good point. This princess character seems like a lot of trouble, and if you think about it, actually slaying her probably breaks us out of this cycle, right?
Yay!
You don't want to be stuck in laying it on a little thick. Laying it on a little thick? Really, what matters is that almost everyone seems to be on the same. Just be quick.
Oh, sure that doesn't happen.
If she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to her. You don't talk to her, you don't trust her, just go in.
Don't get me wrong, I hate it. How cool.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's
Right, why can't they still? Why? They're being
I told you
cagey.
everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just if you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? Not to sound like a broken record, the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but I don't think either of you really need to press the man on this. He wants us to slay the princess, so why would he have anything to hide? He seems like a nice guy to me. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but you should really stop wasting time.
Okay.
Right. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting.
Turn around and leave.
You have already come.
Darn. I knew that was gonna happen, but yeah.
Before you go any further, she will lie. Don't worry. The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood. The blade is your
Take the blade.
You take the blade. Well, if we grab that snot, actually. Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been there. I hope so. Focus.
Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you
Yay.
can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the air
Okay.
below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
That's basically the rest of that. Darn.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh, good.
Voice skittles.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Calm down. Don't be scared. It probably won't bite.
I think she's going to bite. I'm not
But
nasty.
you are. You're. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
See? She knows us. Is this enough for you to believe? Maybe. But you shouldn't let that cloud your judgment. She's just a princess. As long as you remember that and remain focused, she seems friendly enough. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
No.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
He just wants to hear himself talk.
Lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
That's not fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like she already knows you. I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. It's pretty sharp. Call it deductive. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality.
Yeah, this is
Before
stuff I've
we
heard.
in the woods, that was when the only perspectives we had. I'm just glad we could put all this behind. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Oh, good.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Listen, I get the sense you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
So things got out of hand.
Things did get out of hand, didn't they? But it's hard to let bygones be bygones when they led to murder. And you started it.
Yeah, true. I know, things got messy. I think. Why do I have an eye? You're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here. Yeah, we're gonna.
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them? But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, good.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine, you won't be fine, because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world. Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back.
Yeah, it
That
does.
depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Yeah. I made a mistake.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
The only mistake I ever made was thinking you would help me. And I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
Okay, fine.
Well, that leaves us at a stalemate.
But unfortunately, I need you if I'm ever going to leave this place.
Okay. Yeah, I think. gonna. Guess I'll.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That's a woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now,
Okay. Darn pause.
Do you think that being direct with your ill will frees you from its wickedness?
Yep.
Murder and betrayal are still murder and betrayal, whether you state your intentions or keep them hidden behind your back.
see, this is why we never tell people what we're actually thinking. She's just as mad, only now she's ready for us.
Oh.
Still, better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, I mean.
As you close the distance, readying your strike, she throws a fistful of dirt into your eyes.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
As you brush the silk from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the dirt floor.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we?
Yes.
I can't trust you. You can't trust me, and those thoughts spin and spin and spin into hate.
She buries her teeth deep into your chest, tearing at. Right, she's distracted. Stab her in the back. In for a penny, right? Why not? As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
Yay.
Bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back. I know you. You're hideous. Absolutely wretched. Just like me.
Hooray.
So what? Throw her off and kick her in the shins. You don't have to fight so dirty.
No, do it.
Fighting clean won't help us win. Takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point in pretending otherwise, are we? At the bottom of the barrel. We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. That's not the bottom of the barrel. No arguments here. You're doing great. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes. But if
Yay.
you won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed a little higher. Once we start climbing, well, who knows where we'll stop?
Yeah.
Right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting. What a low and vicious fight it is. Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every rule there ever was in the book of honorable combat. Both you and the princess have broken a dozen times over.
Sweet.
That's nice and all, but are we winning? Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing. The princess cackles maniacally as the battle continues. Behind her,
I love this.
you hear the low groan of warping wood. Wait, what's going on? We're establishing a newer, better packing order. No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise?
Yeah, that's not good.
Just a sound. Things make sounds all the time. I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening?
Yeah.
Yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
Do you hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the bottle, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, what?
You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. Slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
That's right. They're coming for you. And they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
Go out fighting.
You attack the princess once more, and once more the two of you fall into a vicious brawl. The basement continues to shrink.
Definitely go out fighting.
Neither of you paid any more mind. Not until it's too late. The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless. As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her and all she can do is watch you. First it's almost gentle. The two of you lift its delicate rock bone. The cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness. That tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living basement.
Yeah, this time we actually.
Her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still she smiles through it all.
I can't wait to do this again. You wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
The pressure is unbearable. You can't breathe. Your vision swimming with red. Your head pounding as everything tightens. And then you pop. Everything goes dark.
His organ get the wild again.
We are a path in the woods. His gaze pushes against our border.
No, that's all wrong. That's not a thing. That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't. Let's get our facts
Yeah.
straight.
The thing that sits beyond our... He tries to stare with...
Shut up. Sure, there's no reason to keep secrets.
And what should we have done? Let you draw things out with all that conniving?
There's no need to bicker about it. I wasn't going to start anything. I don't mind what happened.
Yeah. Now that you mention it.
And it's not like the fight is what killed us anyway. It was the cabin. No point worrying about who charged who when that place ground us all into paste in the end. The princess included.
It was fitting, and I'm sorry if it hurt.
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together.
Yeah. Watching this. What is it?
Watching you, I'm trying to help you. That's not an answer to our question.
Yeah.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her.
I mean, every time we try to kill her, she kills us. So it is.
She's the only one who poses a threat to the world. She's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
Do I? I said pushy. I'm supposed. Where we are now is in a bomb. I wanna.
How could you say that? Look at us. We're almost everything. And we can be even more than this. Don't you feel our...
Great. You can start by remembering that you exist, and not just as some dissolved component of a Gestalt entity formed from you and the princess.
Yeah.
You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body separate from hers. I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now. And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this. She committed a murder-suicide using a living cabin.
Yeah, that's true.
That was unpleasant. We weren't big fans of that, I think. I'm sure I would have had us do the same thing if we were in her shoes. We really do, Meg. You need to remember that you and the princess are enemies. Don't let bygones be bygones. Remember.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this. Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
Speaking like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm starting to.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us. It feels mutual.
Yeah.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart. Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think...
Hold yourself together. We're no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
Remember.
And just like that, she really does hate us, and we need it. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me.
I mean, we definitely can't hate ourselves.
We never got to see the end of that fight, did we? We can't both be winners.
I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when in the end you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You feel it.
Okay.
There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you...
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better, finally. I'll be able to... I wish I didn't have to.
Some division, so never truly.
Yeah.
A cavernous gash rips along. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole.
Oh, cool.
And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be.
I'm not gonna separate though.
Is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
This doesn't feel like a fight. This is
Yeah.
what I wanted.
That's not
Where's the
a fight.
victory in this?
Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it.
I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
Yeah.
You have to do this. You
No.
have to.
Not really. But we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put into whatever happened to us.
Devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming. And that other thing is... just have to wait and find out when it happens.
Just ignore him. What's he gonna do? Lecture us into submission? He can talk all he wants.
He's weak. Thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here. We can do... You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm...
Yeah.
Cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy.
Yes,
Good luck
I
getting
agree.
her out of here.
I didn't think you would do that. After everything. It's so cold without you.
No. No.
She's gone. Is that a...
Approach the mirror.
This... Screw them. They think it's bad.
Gaze into your reflection. Looks like withered? Yeah. Proceed to the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides.
Yeah, I've heard that. Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me? It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Hooray! Look at this myself.
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for scarred and we do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
I need to use that bathroom, so I will be right back. I shall be back shortly. Go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
You're on up, you're here. You make your way up the short warning. She will. We're not going to go through. Ignore him.
Okay.
The exterior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The blade is your. The door to the basement creaks open. Reveal her voice.
Hello?
Yes, don't let. How many times do I have to?
Wait, really? Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock. She's beat. I am begging.
Hi. I hope you brought something to...
Don't do it. Only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. Walk up to the chair. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have...
Maybe it's somewhere doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away.
Okay. I'll be here.
You attempt to be somewhere. Your shouts. I'll repeat myself. You try the door. You make your way to the bottom of the stair. Easier for who? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you...
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth. Her teeth tear as she rips her flesh from her bone. It's the blade from upstairs. Or we could use... You won't like... Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged silk. You cut into her. The blade is sharp, and it takes little... Her limb falls. She didn't so much as... No. She did. She smiles. How is she still smiling after everything?
Yeah.
Now let's get out of here.
No. We won't have any as the print. Wait. Watch me.
What?
This is what I want to do.
Stop that.
If you don't.
Something's come up.
Your body lunges forward, but the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm.
Just.
Move. Does your body?
Okay.
She plunges. Stab. For whatever. She doesn't. Apparently not.
I'm so...
We can't just. Oh, that's. Everything goes dark. You're here. She will love. If only you knew what. Excuse. Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally.
Why are you doing
I think he just likes to hear the sound. I do. But I also. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Take as a per. Hopefully, there's no use. The door to the. But it's a soft.
Hello?
Her voice. Okay, we don't need. Yes, for everyone's sake.
Yeah.
I'm not in love. You walk down. My love. You know she can't hit. She may. Oh, your spirit's plenty left.
It's you.
Did you hear that? And she called us a flattery. Waiting for. That's right. Well. Nothing.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be left. What? Why are you two arguing? She didn't care last time. Oh, you're right. It's extremely bizarre.
He died.
No. I can't. What? Yes. Not on my watch, villain.
Yeah.
would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot
Yeah.
of feelings. And
This is also the
if we don't stop her, I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back. You know what you're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Yes. Spoken with the ranks.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked.
She doesn't even know what she wants. So gullible.
I think.
The princess closes her and then she shrugs.
I don't know. I just want to make you happy.
She can't. It makes sense to me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Is she? Bro, what's going on? Is she?
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us.
Save it right here. Because I know.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just
Does
does it feel like we're alone right now?
That's what you didn't want to happen.
I just want to make you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like...
Okay, make my way. Okay. Just do what you want, guys. Right, I'm sorry.
Turn the tip of your blade towards the unsuspecting princess. Wait. You barbarian! You ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and strike. The princess's eyes grow. Your blade pierces her heart. She collapses pathetically to the ground.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
Oh, my love, you did nothing wrong.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
Just like that, she's dead. The world is safe. Thank you for seeing this. Oh, I feel sick. Sick? You took part in the murder? You'll get over it. Get over it? You smarmy ass. You raise the blade. Yeah, let's not make any rap. What? No, let's not do that. You won't use your fancy reverse psychotherapeutics on me, murderer. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to cycle. Those were my passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself. I don't believe what? What don't you believe? Plunge the blade into your own heart and you can't be serious. Why not? He just made it happen. That's right. You're all. Everything goes dark.
Okay.
And you die.
Great.
Your honor, she won't. You clear? Oh, and I'm still. If you lodged, I doubt it. So you've been here before. It's our third. You're open. I couldn't care less what he. And if it is oh, don't provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die. Why not? It was only unpleasant. I'll make you. Oh, can I? Well, I'm not. I'm looking good. Can I?
You have a...
This This isn't the state. Yes, I don't. I'm doing better than any of you. Influence, but if you said that, I shan't. She'll find a way out eventually, and the world will still end. We don't know that. She'd turn around and. Oh, it's. I'm sure spoke enough.
Okay.
I'm sure you've already heard. Oh, whatever. Hey, yes, you're saying that. It is. You. I don't know. This is.
Princess cabin.
The cabin, but you're not. Is that our beloved? She doesn't look very before you put the door. Yeah. Maybe it's gone. Look at. Perhaps it's. I suppose it doesn't matter why the plane is gone, but you're going. So. It's time for all. Reach forward and place even the wispy. There she is again. My love. She's just an old man. Your eyes locked. You receive. Do you think she's upset with us? Of course she's livid. You aren't. You scared? As you descend the final cell, there's a dark and sea. No. What foul trickery and whatever we saw. Do try to. Your thoughts are interrupted by you turn to see the shape of your I swear that she is dead. Oh, for the love of. Can we not waste time arguing? Yeah, dead or not. We make she hasn't said anything.
You came back.
That and you sure, Snap? Yes. Seeing her dazzling
This
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making
The torch falls from the princess's hand.
it'll be so much better.
The skeletal wood of the basement. Perfect. She's a misplaced escalation of her passions. But
I'm not mad at you. You gave me so much to think about. And it's all going to be over soon. It's all going to be better.
she's old to grudge. She wouldn't. She's perfect. The fire grows dancing up the walls, and we've never burned together. Bad. I bet yes, terrible. So you'd better come up with something to do and fast. I think a bit of not spot.
Because I wanted to be with you. I didn't want to.
See everything. Yeah, she just has a youth that grows in intensity as the flames draw ever nearer. I wonder if we look good right now. Fire makes a lot of things look good. Who wants to burn to death?
It's okay. I'm going to burn too. And then we won't hurt anyone.
She's right about the last part. Burning up the flames lick at your form, stripping layers of you away, causing your skin to terrible. And we'll get to die. She clutches herself in her chest. Her eyes. Every inch of you screams as you're. But it isn't long. See, it what you'll get you. There are still. Oh, they always do. You just have the princess's smile never fade. It's very romantic. She's gone. This, yeah, ignore.
One more.
There's a world beyond the end of This one is passion betrayed. But even in the end, her love never faded. She will do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light. I will be here.
You're here. Spirit. Warning. She will. We're not going to ignore him. The interior of the blade. The daughter per voice.
Who's that?
She said, "Don't let it." Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the steps. She's so coldly focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? That giant knife you're holding.
The blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can. Blade.
Thank you. Maybe now we can.
Gates will be fine. Don't know what you're hoping.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Do you? So, you're not going to share. How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key some. Well, we can always put that in.
Her sharp eye. She isn't suggest. She is. She hesitates before.
You can.
Note.
To.
Again, she.
Oh, have you.
You know. Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts. A moment of distraction and hesitation feels like holy shit, though she's unarmed. The shock of that your blade slashes through the air again. We can still turn this. Are you serious? It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs.
Do you really think you.
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains. And straight as she's free. You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold. You close the base. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the. Isn't long before you start to drift off. Your eye.
I know you're still there. It's not like this little.
She sounds.
Can I get out of here? You don't know.
It doesn't. No.
I wouldn't be so sure about outlasting me. You're so brittle. So go ahead. Rest. Do whatever you think will help you prepare. But know that I'm coming for you. And
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can. You dropped awake in the middle of the night to silence. Where is she?
thanks for helping me get out of that awful bit.
You try and it isn't all at once. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course.
So helpless.
She steps closer. One
Or
silent.
maybe I can't take my time with you. What a shame. If you only had,
Your lungs.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both
It can't be. Everything goes dark. You're on. You're hit. What she will. I don't think he doesn't. The interior, the blade. Hold on. It's just an. She's already got now. I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess. You walk. What are you talking about? You reach forward. He make it go away. Clearly, there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad. You reached out. Good. Is it gonna be? The blade is the only thing you need. Those are the words. You more eyes. The air seeping up from her cruel.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Come back. You really don't remember, do you? Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking. You make your way to the bottom of the stair. As you emerge, you find yourself... She could be anywhere. Are you really? No, I'm not. Excuse me. I'm going to die down. Please stop saying...
I want to give it to my...
You turn back to the stairs, only a faintly outlined...
There you are.
As the princess approaches, your arm... This is... There has to be... What did you do?
I wonder how many times...
As your blood, your lungs pull in a desperate gulp.
Okay.
As your eyes shoot back.
Asking for a few things.
What are you doing?
Because we read all this in the bunch of time.
Experience. Okay, what are you sure about that? You have seconds. Yes, I'm sure. Again, your eyes...
Can't decide what you want to do. Oh, well. Standing there gasping like a fish.
She isn't attacking her. The why doesn't matter. She's all your weapon is still in you.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me. Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and I don't think I can leave without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than... Not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise. I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me. I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
What? No!
Yes.
Come round. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen, right? Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving. Do you think you could just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to tormented oblivion.
I'll be right behind you.
Trust having our back to her. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just... Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth.
Why, are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now. Besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
Forward. You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles. An uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
The only thing left between you and the captain is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
Hey, where did the door come from?
Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we should trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course, I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating.
Yeah.
And you'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of
Yeah.
course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending,
No, you
the
don't.
fate of the world is a little more important. You still have a weapon.
You haven't even tried it. It'll open. You just
Pull against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort.
What?
The door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
Oh, good.
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you?
Apparently not.
Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here.
No, he's
I
not.
said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her? I don't know. Secret reasons?
the door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Shit. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her. I thought you wanted us to slay her.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now or everything is over. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to know the autonomic nervous system.
Yeah, why do we need...
This is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right.
Heart.
Lungs.
Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
Okay, thanks. I got it. You're terrible at this. Doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things. Other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy.
I love it.
So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves. But I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down.
That's fair.
Your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact.
That's a fair point.
Whatever. You heard what he had to say. So whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option. Alright. I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer.
Hey, we're just debating our options.
The door.
Do we slay the princess? Because we haven't brought her to the... So,
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually nerves.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to really.
ah, she's gonna destroy the world.
So cold, too. It's itchy against my skin.
Ghost is some sort of...
Why is it so cold?
She's gone. And there's that mirror.
Approach the mirror.
It's calling.
Good. Nothing at all. But now we get him.
I think you know.
Yep. There's so many questions.
Then ask them, and make it quick.
You're the one who.
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to say that despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance. She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She
Yeah,
is
that is
transformation,
pretty good.
most of it. Her nature is why I had to die. She becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people.
Why can't you escape or become? And I just will her into something small.
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything.
Let's see here. Why did you make her a
I didn't
princess?
make her a princess, but I wove the idea of her into something your scattered mind could fathom. You chose for that something to be a princess.
Oh, yay! Let's see. What haven't I asked before? How did you die?
I killed myself. It had to be done, really.
Ah.
This would have worked if I was still alive.
There's always a
You
choice.
could know about her.
Let's see here. Wait, so he wanted to end death, but he killed himself. Good, actually. Why?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
Pretty sure death is good. How am I supposed to destroy an
It's
abstract
somewhat of a
concept?
difficulty, but you're an abstract concept yourself. It would have been preferable if you had destroyed her within the confines of the construct, but when I shaped the two of you, I made sure that you were strong enough to see things through.
Yeah. This one.
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing?
Yes.
Whatever you viewed her as needed to map on some level to what she was. You couldn't just pick something arbitrary underneath you.
Oh, why
I
not?
don't know why you settled on a princess specifically, but clearly a princess is what you wanted. Maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come. I don't know. gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Better than death, or even different from death at all.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
I'm not going to slay her. Oh.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece. I'm just an echo.
Yay. No. No. Go to the cabin. Yay.
I can finally see you. And you, it's been so long. And my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Miss. And he's Cascade smiles and then fishy. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven the echoes spun us from one into two. He gave you, so will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning?
Terry Wood is
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve.
yeah, it was him. Oh, is there has to be coming down to me or
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
oh.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Fear pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious.
Yeah, but you don't have to make it terrifying.
The nature of all things to transform. To go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown. And through that, you feared nothing.
I feared a lot of things. Speak about life and death. Rejection of fear. You act as if you're above it all, Leon. But I'm not afraid now. The fear of others is real. We can't uphold the harm just because we're beyond it.
Will you strip the world of possibility just because some refuse to see its beauty?
Let's see here.
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go, faster and faster and faster. I kill you, you kill me.
Yeah.
Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of memory.
Okay.
Built on all the futures that were supposed to be, preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
I kill you without a second thought, and when you return to set us ablaze, I remained while you burned away. Gee. Change.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. A web of nerves, and upon a web of nerves, and upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to.
But we both chose to leave that.
And I know, even more than either of us know each other now, you chose to be apart that way. But you did not choose to end me. We were still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from another angle?
I was just wondering about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again. But we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your emotion that pain is suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Isn't that?
You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. The very ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me. When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, you chose to accept me, to allow me to burn away all doubt, and turn you into an instrument of my divine will. You accepted that I was everything, and together we found our purpose. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves in the moment of consciousness.
There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us, bringing the whole of reality into the picture.
You are the whole of reality.
But
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it is. There is no constant. There is no open your eyes and accept what we are. We can
things. What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Yeah, but even things you believe in me, just
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
no. Yeah. I was told there was enough of you and me to preserve meaning in existence. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. I think you can make dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, I must be you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
How are you?
There's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all that divine confidence. I can help. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there.
This takes me to the confused one.
It's time to resume our
She's relentless, isn't she? Then let's go.
Yep, it's this one.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started. Do you think that'd be nice? A little comfort in an... Oh, you made it here too?
Yeah.
We never really got to talk to her, did we? It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her. And I've been
Interesting.
here since you left me here. No hard feelings. I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
We're going to.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. If that's what you think is best, then that's what you think is best. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Is it? Yeah, that's.
Winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Yeah, it was a
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. We don't know what you want from us. Let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
She doesn't sound messy anymore.
Yeah.
At least somebody here feels put together. And forward we go. We shouldn't. It was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. Oh, weird. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
So you didn't bring the knife. After all the lives we've lived together, and all the lives we haven't, you somehow found a way to move outside of the script. Are we missing a page?
Yeah. You.
That's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. A conversation with us then probably wouldn't have been very insightful.
Oh, I don't know.
That's probably why we were taken away.
I love conversations between five, 6 versions of one person and one version of the other.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us.
It is, for all of us. We've seen so many threads of stories told between us, but this moment is unexpected. Even when we've seen it all, you still managed to surprise us.
Are you the same as you are up there?
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world.
Interesting. Interesting.
But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
Makes sense.
That's kind of like us, isn't it? Yeah. We really are the same.
What do you think of her? What's your...
We don't know. We've seen through so many eyes, but all of them have been hers. We like you as you are. You like us as we are. Maybe we would have liked her version of us too, turning the wheel of the cosmic cycle together. But that's not the choice you made, even though she did everything in her power to convince you. It took courage for you to make your way down here, away from the paths others would have had you walk. We find that courage beautiful.
Awesome.
That's the worst part of us. That's me she's talking about. I think that's the point. There is no worst part of us.
Oh no, I have a lot of worse parts. So no. Can you finally tell me your name?
We're just a stranger. But that doesn't mean we have to be distant from you. It just means that we'll always be able to find new things to discover in each other.
That's sweet. It's also a little sad. I think it's only sad if we want it to be sad.
I want it to be sad. No, there's...
Is it unfair if it's our fault?
Is it not? We found you at the end of all things, and you found us. Is that not fair? Would this moment be what it is without the pain that built to it?
I mean, I
know
get
it
down
may
without
sound
that.
bitter, but it's how we feel. Everything that happened to us seems so important now. We walked a long and winding path together, and we've cherished every second of it.
Besides, I don't think fairness has much to do with anything.
What if we just leave?
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore. It's the spirit of the thing.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible, or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
I wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I just wanted that cabin door as we are, just you and me, not knowing exactly. Doesn't matter. This one.
After so many iterations,
Yep.
so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job.
Oh, how much you guys?
We're not alone. We have each other, and I'm sure we'll find the others.
Leave with the princess. You lead and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded by ants and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, and an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. Top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You see the tension seize them. They're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existence. They have no part to play anymore, and they know this, yet they are still here. And then they cross the room to the door outside. You follow their confident steps.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together. With someone who exists outside of us.
Perfect.
With someone who can see us
Perfect,
in a way
perfect.
we can never see ourselves. And we love you too.
Yay! That was this run. Let's see where we are at. I like that ending. That's a good ending. It's probably the happiest ending we've gotten so far, by far. let's go back to main menu. Is there a way to just delete this? Probably not. We'll figure it out. Anyway. Memories. Let's see here. So, yes. It looks like we have everything from this. Because I think the last thing we needed was she breaks out of her own chains. We're still missing this. I don't quite know how to get this. There's a game. Freedom as gods forever. Back to where it all started. Here, face to face. The end is never the end. The end. Say her once and for all. With her at the end of everything. Yeah, with her at the end of everything. So this is probably, we just choose to open the door. Okay. Strange beginnings here once for all. I like that ending. Any outside help? Then find your new world. Then offer her grace. But yeah, a few different things that we still need to get there. For the adversary. Oh, you have that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. A few different things to get here. Mostly because we've only got the adversary once. Tower. A few at the tower. Resist a god through force of arms, but ultimately succumb. Try to resist a god purely through force of will. No weapons. Okay. And then Spectre. Gotta take on the spirit and exercise it from your body. Oh, so you take it on and then you... Okay. Abandon the spirit to its torment. So that's just if you leave. Probably. Nightmare. Oh. Get shoved into a bottomless pit. Okay. Slay your only exit. Okay. Couple different things there. Quite a bit of this. So, yeah. Beast. We've only gotten Beast once. So, yep. Dodge. It doesn't count if you're dead. I've gotten the witch a lot, but surprisingly, mostly because we have not actually like taken her to the thing. We don't actually have a lot of the pictures. Turning. Go back to her. Yep. So a bunch of things with the witch we still need to get, because we have never actually brought the witch to her. We always get the chapter 3 with the witch. I think we've gotten the thorn twice. We still have things to go with the thorn. And I know we've gotten the wild like 3 times. Really separate before ending it all. Huh. I wonder how that one works. Oh well. The stranger. So I guess we just need that. I don't quite know how you get that one. I know I've gotten it with others, but I'm not quite sure how you're actually like do it. Like I have it with this one, but I'm not quite sure how you actually get it done. I think we've done it. Yeah, because we also have it in the razor. There's a few where we've done it. We've only done the adversary once and we've done it. Who's have we done that with? We've done it with the nightmare. This was the stairs thing, I think. And with the razor, we have done it with the beast. No. Haven't done it with the witch. We haven't done it with the stranger. It's the only thing we haven't done with the stranger. So you haven't seen through her eyes at the end of everything. I know it's something with this one. I just don't know how you're supposed to get that little clip. That image. Prisoner. Yeah, so we got this one. And then this one is the damsel. The only thing we have here is give her everything she didn't know she wanted. So I need to figure out how to do that. I might do some. I keep saying I might do some research. I never do. But for some of this, like, just because this one, I'm to the point of like getting all of it basically done. Like getting this would be really nice. Like especially the ones that are like on one-off. I still have no idea what this one is. You need more space. A narrow cave. There's no place to fight. There's no place to stay forever. So is this a you leave with her? But there's no way to leave with her. The Fury. See, this one we have. See through her eyes at the end of everything. Apotheosis. Lots of the apotheosis ones we still need. We do have see through her eyes. Sometimes when you cut something out of you, a piece of you leaves with it. Oh, this is going to be with the specter, where we need to cut her out. Okay. Wraith. Wow, we only have... That's because the one time we got the Wraith, we just left. We went, nope. That's why we have no images for the Wraith. You just went, nope. So this one we have everything. I think this is... Just an object. Yeah. Other ways to die, nature. Don't know what that one is. The wild. Again, the wild, we only have this one. So we need to figure out how to get that. But we have the see through her eyes. Oh, this is see through her woven eyes. So this is if you stay woven, you get this, I think. The thorn. We have almost everything for the thorn because I think we've done the thorn a few times. Thorny Rose's heart. Share a thorny prison of your own making. Swallow. Spite, isn't she? Under trust again. This is probably the story I like the most. Was the eternal renewed leaf and learn to trust again one. Kiss the girl. Oh, we get a kiss? Oh, how did we miss that? Okay. The cage. So we haven't got most of the cage. We've only done the cage once. But we still have see through her eyes. Better have everything for the gray. I do. Okay. Burning eyes. And drowned eyes. Then you don't need the world for your happy ending, whichever one that one is. Okay, a few different things to look into of what we still need, but, you know, starting to make some real progress here. Let's see here. I genuinely want to know myself. Let's see here. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. Pristine cut. So I'm at 65 out of 131, so I'm at 49% for achievements. Oh, I have a glowing achievement. Grace. Sweet. So, still a lot of things to do. But we are getting there. So thank you very much for everybody who stopped in. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe. We're at 19. So still growing, always growing. And if you watch the VOD, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed watching the VOD. Please leave a comment. I always want to know what people think of of my streams. Obviously, I want to get better, and the more people tell me kind of ways I can improve. Obviously, some things are not in my control right now, but I can things that are in my control. I would love to improve on them. So please leave a comment and go ahead and subscribe too. Again, we're at 19. We want to keep growing that community. We want to have some fun while we're here. And yeah, thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye.